or then we went to the Heartlands. That is true, but there's
There's more than just that.
more than just that.
Okay.
What?
So before we took off to the Heartlands, exactly, we had a couple things happen. We got Blair, new Blair, updated Blair, which is kind of a downgrade in updates, but don't worry about that.
We got previous edition.
The previous edition, yeah. We got Blair before the patch notes. Where's my notebook? Trying to go off memory, but I can't. Why is that not? What the? Oh, it's because I'm in the Blackwatch one. I'm stupid as shit.
So yeah, we got new Blair, and along with it, I think Rickard was the one that sort of delivered her to us. She already had one herself, but he handed us a sort of backup, like a holographic pendant almost, where it used illusory magic to sort of show a picture of Blair and all of her Seeker Captain buddies who she no longer knows. That was given to Oriana for safekeeping. I think
You should have it in your inventory as the
right. Other than that, did anything significant happen before we teleported out?
Let's see.
I remember Sajar was pulled aside for something to do with Blair.
Was after.
Yes.
Oh,
Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Uh,
It's wild.
and also Sajar gifted Alessander two very bougie, like hollowed out ruby. I think they were rubies, correct?
Yeah, smoky ruby.
Yes, smoky rubies that were to be used as cups. One for him and one for a drinking buddy. Which you figured who else to share to like sort of christen these cups than glasses rather than the man who made them. So they should have drank that night. And then Alessandra also had.
Cheers, bro. Drink to that.
Alessandra also used them for his dinner with Kasai, which went okay. He's not really familiar with Nevros like courting, so it was a bit awkward, but he doesn't mind.
Oh, I actually didn't answer those questions, did you?
Oh yeah. Wow, whatever.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I mean, we're not
It's
gonna
a
see
while
Alessandra
since
for
you saw
another.
it again.
We're not gonna see Alessandra for another month, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Anything else happen at the estate?
Scabola.
Scabola, right? Garth.
Thanks for remembering her name.
Anything else in Twins? Obviously, you guys got your kit.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys did end up splitting ways. Half of you going north, half of you going south. I'm sure there's some poetic, logic there, but I'm too ungo bungo brain to perceive it. Let O be the one to find value in stories. Hidden values. You guys ended up splitting, and then we turned our attention, focused our gaze upon the southbound group, accompanied by Wolfgang
Von Dunslund.
Van Danten.
when we teleported into the town of.
It started with like an S, I think. Nope, an L.
Right.
I don't remember the name.
Hey.
How interesting. Leliak.
Alright, well, Leliak.
Right.
When we spawned in Leliak, we were in the estate of a noble by the name of Lord. Hold on. No. Oh God, it wasn't backwards. It was an anagram.
Yes, correct. Lord Karn Swahad.
Karn Swahad. Which is an anagram for something. I can't quite remember what.
I wonder what. You'll get
but
there when you get there.
we didn't meet with the Lord himself. Instead,
not.
we went to go find Amber's uncle. Is that the relation?
Yes.
Right. And his name was simple. It was very simple. I don't remember it.
Maestro Connor.
Maestro Connor, Marshall
Which
Neal.
is- Marshall Neal. Yep, let's get him on the screen. Let's get him on the screen. So let's see. We have Maestro Connor. Apparently doesn't exist. That's interesting. Do I just have him as Connor?
Just Connor.
Apparently I do just have him as just Connor. Really goes to show.
What a humble guy.
That's pretty
He's smoking his pipe.
Now I think about it. You guys had Marshall Neal, which I guess I spelled his name wrong. It should be Nia. Niall.
Yeah.
I got to spell his name out.
And then the final guy
N.I.A..
was. I don't remember the last guy's name. I don't even remember what his job was. I just know that he knew some stuff about the Imperium. Well, some stuff. He knew a lot, apparently.
Technically command. Well, by the layman term, commander.
Mhm.
By Venkoshi term, which you're not supposed to say around, or please don't, or you're probably gonna get your character murked. Falvaton Mori.
Falvaton Mori.
But you're not around Mori.
Right. And yeah, we met with these guys. I think I don't remember what happened prior to Abigail freaking out, but she seemed to have some kind of weird response to seeing Connor again, or sorry, seeing Connor for the first time ever. There's like some kind of strange recognition that sent her to like an anxiety-induced panic attack, which she ended up recovering from somewhat, and she needed to kind of backtrack out of there, wait in the hall, catch her breath, get her bearings.
Kind of like parallel cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Cognitive dissonance is always a hot button phrase in all these campaigns. It's not even intentional. Like it just sort of just keeps happening.
Mhm.
Too much like Eldritch horror in my games, I guess. Keeps showing up.
Speaking of Eldritch horror, Mori, do we call him Mori?
Correct.
He could see the links that were connecting us, or connecting the three there at least, that we could see when we were in the Nightmare Imperium last. And he sort of like pulled at one of them, which we couldn't see, but you know, he knew it was there. And like all the others felt it, like a strange tingling sensation. And then he ran some tests, which
In
involved like
technicality, the Northbound team felt that too.
Oh.
So at some point when we switch perspective, though, like all like the Northbound crew just like, ugh, what was that?
Whole shiver goes up the spine.
Yeah, chill down your spine too. That was weird.
Yeah, at some point within being in like Sindel for like less than an hour, it'll happen. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, you guys gotta get one per long rest. Yeah, have fun. It could give you a proficiency in a skill or a tool.
I don't know, seems kind of sus.
What? What do you mean? It's totally normal. What are you talking
I
about?
don't remember that at all. Even you having said it now, I don't remember that happening.
So- Yeah, you guys got tested by Falvaton Mori, in which he threw a box of mochi balls at you guys, and then 3 of them flew out and hit one for each of you amongst the 30 of them.
I think we all ended up catching it, didn't we?
Hope so,
No, I believe
Sajar.
one of you shielded and bounced
Right.
hypothetically off the shield.
Oh, and we also learned from I think it was Connor. I had mentioned it. That if we were going to cut through the damn forest, which we wanted to cut through the damn forest, we should go to a bakery and get the freshest thing there.
Versus donut.
Freshest donut, right? Which you did end up doing.
Did end up doing that is correctamundo.
Of course, it's dubiously the freshest because we don't know if
No,
they
we
probably
knew.
we made them make a new batch. We didn't know if they made a new batch after that batch though. By the time that we entered the damn forest,
If I was playing an asshole fade, it would be that specific, or it's if another batch was made after you guys left, it's not the freshest batch anymore. Go back, or
Yeah,
be like, oh, you failed to pay the price. Time to pay for blood. Ooh.
Right,
Yeah,
that was the last thing I remember. The donut was gone. I also remember Ichabod had shown up because someone had questions about Loa, right?
Loa,
I did.
Loa.
No.
Were those questions answered in the end?
I believe a request was made.
Okay. Anything
Mhm.
other than
Yeah, Ichabod,
that, I don't
the
remember.
cat
I think I
man.
had left at that point.
Ask the cat man, yeah.
Assuming nothing was missed up to the when I left, almost directly after I left, I saw in the pod these two were introduced
Oh, that's crazy.
after a figure was spotted in the forest, at least a red-haired figure.
Nah. No redhead. No.
No redhead figure.
Not
That's not that red hair figure, mate.
not that redhead figure, but a redhead figure was spotted by someone, and then they danced away into the forest. They skinked away.
Deep notice Kebab acting fun. And that's all I'll say on that. The end.
I haven't had a chance to look at the videos.
And you guys' memories will have to suffice. Don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing important. Smile. But yeah, you guys did eventually end up meeting these two chuckle fucks.
Really pocket.
Yeah, that's a.
The mustache
that's a good
remains.
one.
I don't give a shit about your damn mustache. Well, what a shame.
We've got pockets and we've got blue.
Blue. Yep. Anything else?
I mean, in specifics, basically, I think I don't remember their actual names. But Blue recognized, or at least seemed to recognize Silas, and was like, "Hey, your family's the one that went missing, right?" And yeah, and then I forget the name, but Blue and Pockets are looking for a specific guy.
Blue and Pockets. Classic. I wonder who that could be. Crazy. Anything else?
You know, these guys are part of the more fucking. For some reason, the word devious came to mind, but that's probably not the right.
Yes, I'm very devious. Ha ha ha.
It's not wrong, but it's not exactly right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're wrong, but like.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, serves me fine this far.
I don't know. I don't know. Were your parents wrong in telling you not to hang out with these sorts of people? I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, give me a second. I'm just making a thing real fast. Super fast. So fast that I'm already done now. Uploading now. Ba-boom. Ichabod token.
Hey!
I wish I could
cool.
adjust the opacity so that way I could just make him like constantly sort of not really there.
Can't you just make a PNG that is transparent and make his image transparent on
I just... Oh my god.
just take the actual opacity of the image, turn it down, make sure it's a
I think
transparent.
you just inspired him. Nope.
Goddamn right.
And I fully expect this.
Yep.
Yeah, O does that all the time. He'll hide hidden Easter eggs on the fucking map, and then suddenly it becomes a game of fuck your character's perception. It's all about how perceptive you are as a player. Have fun looking. In fairness, we do get stuff from it, but also I also don't want to stare at my screen for the whole damn game and ignore stuff. Okay, so I flatten the image now. This is way too much effort.
Not really. It's like 3
What are you
things.
doing?
He's turning the opacity down of the token, so that when he uploads it as a transparent PNG, it'll be slightly transparent.
Who's token?
Ichabod's.
I don't know how to do
Okay.
this.
Send it to me. It'll
You
take me 2
literally just put the
seconds.
opacity down in an eraser and just put that over it.
No, send it to me.
It'll take 2 seconds.
Send it
It'll
to
literally
me.
have my iPad open.
It'll take 1 second for me. I don't even need to. I
It'll
don't even need
take
an iPad.
it'll take 30 milliseconds.
Alright, it's not
Me.
happening anymore because I don't care anymore.
I've already finished it.
You guys can enjoy that. So, let's get into it, shall we? We pick up with me changing the music, but we pick up with... So what music should we go for us? Oh, I know. Octopath music. Octopath music is always a slapper.
Octopath.
Wait, there are 2 of these? There are 2 highlight musics? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
I'll be back real quick. I'm just getting a cup of water.
10-4.
You didn't say bottle. She did it on
Yeah.
purpose.
I was gonna make fun of the water.
It's called a glottal stop.
Oh,
A
what?
glottal stop.
Yeah, it's when you stop your
That makes
glottis. Epiglottis.
You're glottal.
You're a glottal.
No!
I think epiglottis.
Yeah.
Epiglottis, yeah. It's a flap
Yeah.
of cartilage at the root of your tongue.
Yeah.
Yes, stop that to
Cartilage in your
say
tongue.
what?
What?
Yeah.
No way. What?
Yes.
You glottal stop all the time. You should know this.
Glottal.
You stop your epiglottis every single sentence. I hear it.
Every...
Alright, this grandpa.
Even us regular people do it when we go, uh-oh.
This boy. Hey, we'll wait for...
I'm back.
welcome
perfect timing.
Speak the devil.
So, yeah, we pick up right where we left off. In the we'll just make it simpler. The tree line of the damn forest. So you guys are literally like 15 paces from escaping.
Start running. Don't look back.
And you guys have your acquaintance, or well, their acquaintances or not. I don't know about that, but you have your newfound people with you. Yep.
The weirdos have just crawled out the woods.
If any interrogation or questioning or thereof wants to happen, you're free to. If not, then it's still like I think like a good distance from two Berthas here.
Yeah, I mean, apparently coming out of the damned forest is apparently a strange occurrence, right?
Oh, the damn forest. What do you
The
mean?
damned forest, yeah. I remember that being a particular little cavat of yesterday's description. Not yesterday, last week's description.
All the damn forest, and there are many a legend, myth, and rumor about different sorts of nasties that reside in it. Never to the point where it's been like put to torch or anything like that. Mostly because that pisses off Margin United. Don't do that. Don't burn down forest. That's how I get the gods angry at you. But it's also a case it was never bad enough. Every now and again, there is like maybe a bandit group that crops up in it, but they usually get dealt with by the forest. Natural selection, you call it. So it's an interesting time. People supposedly do come through and in and out of it, like travelers and adventurers and even merchants every now and again. But that's like being like, yeah, I've sailed by the Bermuda Triangle. No biggie. I got out just fine, by the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that, right? Everyone's like, did you actually go in? If you were in there, were you in there for like 15 seconds or not? Yeah, it's like that. Alright, Nina, I don't need your help.
Yeah, well, too bad.
I don't need your help, and now you guys have fun looking for that later.
Oh god, is it now?
The first person that finds it gets you'll either get a nickel, an inspiration cookie, or a de-inspiration patty.
It's right there.
Why has he got blush? Why is he blushing?
Blushing.
Because he's looking at Wolfgang.
Anyways, if there are no questionings happening of the two literal criminals that just entered into your company.
No, I mean I think we look kind of innocent, to be honest. They're the weirdos.
They're like metaphorical criminals.
Yeah.
Well, given how you guys described your characters, which I still remark is pretty jaded for a Heartlandic small town. It's not even a metropolitan Heartlandic city. It's like a small town Heartlandic city.
They're just really emo, that's all.
Yeah, so.
They never quite got out that phase.
Yeah, look at Delphi. That screams emo to me. Definitely not girl that goes to church every Sunday. Yep.
Emo undercover, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it will be a couple hours travel to Berfidir.
What was the name of that person you guys were looking for? It started with an F, but I don't see it anywhere.
Fergus.
Fergus.
Fergus the Riot, was it? Yeah, Fergus the Riot.
Fergus the Riot and his gang are called the Rioters.
Fitting. And if
Not
my
the
memory
Rioteers?
serves me, Silas doesn't remember that name / know it.
Tell you what.
Oh.
You and all of the criminals, including Alex's character, who isn't here yet because he would prefer knowledge of this, roll your background information. Silas, roll a disadvantage. You didn't hang out with this bunch.
Fair enough.
Would I roll disadvantage as well?
You're not from this neck of the woods.
Oh, shit, I forgot the background.
This is
I
a
grew up
small
here.
town gang. Like, they are not expanded out from this place.
Yeah, the only reason I might know is because I lived here my whole life. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that important in the grand scheme of things to warrant your attention. Ouch. Ouch! Hey, if it makes you guys feel better, you outlaws, we're not recording your nat 20s and 1s.
Oh, like fuck.
Because we only record for your main characters. So you guys can go reckless to your heart's content. Plus,
And before I roll like a god,
off.
let me switch over.
No.
Morvia, here's a funny little tale. It's a funny little ditty. It's a funny little ditty about how Fergus the Rag got his name. Once upon a time, Fergus was an up and rising crime boss. Once upon a time, he went to a club where there was a comedian. Once upon a time, this comedian decided it'd be funny to jeer at Fergus the Riot. Once upon a time, Fergus the Riot gouged his eyes out straight on stage.
Oh.
That's why he's called, and that's why he's called Fergus the Riot, because he's a laughing riot. Ha! Don't ever call him a comedian in his presence, or he will fucking kill you.
Oh,
He
wait a
will
minute.
fucking kill you.
This is background information about Fergus, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite enemy. Can I roll again?
Oh, comedians.
You don't get
really?
to reroll on ability checks. Yeah.
Comedians.
No, not comedians.
You're going thirsty. Holy shit.
Fergus the Riot gouges your eyes.
Because it's like a reroll. Hold on, where favorite adversary? Yeah, advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Intelligence checks. Did you roll intelligence?
I mean, my wisdom and my intelligence are the same.
No.
Ooh.
Actually, what is your
This is
favorite
not
enemy?
on this isn't on the race of people. It's on one specific person.
Okay.
All hobgoblins are riots, don't you know? They're so funny. No. You're racist. You're getting character.
Yeah,
They're all the
bro,
same,
what-
right?
Rangers are specifically racist. They have a racist, like first
Racist,
level class.
First level feature, yeah. They're all the same, right? Anyways, you guys head into heading into Belfedere. It does not take a solid perception roll. Yes, even uses are to observe that there is a encampment outside of town. And I'm not saying encampment. I don't mean like Woodstock, a bunch of hippie tents set up everywhere. I mean like a Roman encampment, which is like it has like the full palisade and everything, watchtowers, the works. Correct. To the three, well, our character's not here yet, but to the two of you that are natives of this place, you already know who they are. To the rest of you, you guys could pretty reasonably figure out who they are, mostly because of the banners. This is the West Levy Foreign Legion set up outside of town. You can tell by the rather vibrant red/crimson banners. Classic. So, you guys begin approaching. Well, not the encampment. The town. Which the encampment's next to. Just gotta make some. Just gotta make some rolls here. That's no reason.
Is before shit, okay. Is Delphi able to try and like sort of put a hood up or something, just because, you know, so she's not conceal, don't feel.
You guys are like literally the only group of people walking down the road right now.
I know of it, you know, maybe just don't try a little bit.
Sajora scoffs audibly when he notices the hood.
You're free to put up your hood. It may or may not save you. Definitely not from a sniper round.
I mean, at least cover the scales up or something.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You guys are known quantities. So,
Oh, okay, fine. Well, I mean, she's
Like,
still gonna do it.
I had to iterate this. I had to get this to Nina yesterday. This is a small town, right? Everyone knows everyone to some soft degree. Maybe not like to the point where we're on a first name basis, but everyone knows who you guys are to some degree. Especially with the criminal people in the town, everyone knows who you guys are, and it's by the generous nature of Heartlandic people that you guys don't get turned into higher authorities. That being said, with the West Levy here, you better be sure you don't get turned into higher authorities, because their execution sentence is pretty decisive. So yeah, you guys are known in town.
Oh, well, fuck, we're gonna follow with the hood then.
So if Silas knew that they might cause a problem getting into town, I have disguised self, so if I knew ahead of time, could I have... Oh no, it's disguised self. I'm stupid. Shut up.
I mean, as I told you yesterday, Ninot, no one here is in trouble. This
Okay.
town and many small towns in the Heartlands handle their own business internally. No one or very few people in this town would be like, oh yeah, I know the criminals of the town. Here they are. Even if it does get rid of the criminals, it would paint you as a social outcast for the rest of your existence here.
Yeah.
Right? So, as long as the